Hello guys and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll show you guys how to make double boning casing. So you can see just like what we have there, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do today. And then this is the regeling boning. I'm going to be making use of a regeling boning. I'll show you guys how to achieve those neat boning casing, double ones. So this is my blouse. So when you want to do this, you need to add enough excess allowance to your fabric, that's to your blouse piece. You add up to like 7 or 8 inches allowance, yes, because it's the allowance, that's what you will use to create those chambers. So you really need, so if you see what I have here now, that's my blouse, that's one part of my blouse. So now you are going to mark where you want to put your casing, that's where you want to create the boning. So this one randomly I just decided to mark. I came in by like 7 inches from the bust part, that's inside, if you see the way it is staying. So that's what I did. So after that I just slashed it open, and then I'm going to start stitching, joining it together. So before I join together, so note this is one part of my blouse. I'm going to show you guys as I'm coupling it, you'll see. So I'm going to use as much as 1 inch to couple this blouse, that's to that part that I cut out. So you can see I have almost like 1 inch. That's what I'm using to, because you need the width of the allowance to create the case. So after that, so you can see this is one part or side of my blouse. I've not added the middle part, so you can see that is what you have there. The next thing now, so I'm just trying to show you, this is the center of my blouse, you can see. So this is the other part. I'm coupling the other part back. So after coupling now, you just take it to your ironing table and iron your seam. You need to iron them really flat down like that. Iron it down because you are going to sew it on the right side. So after ironing it down on the right side, you are going to now start stitching it. You know your zip, your allowance is lay flat now. So why you need to stitch it on the right side, so you'll be able to control your stitch so that it will be neat. So that's why you are stitching it on the right side. So now what you are doing now, the seam now, that center seam now, you are just stitching it, and that allowance, you are securing it down on one side, making sure that what you are doing, your boning will be able to pass. If you are not, if you don't do it very well, the boning might not be able to pass. You have to start trimming it. So after doing that first one, you, the other side of the allowance again now, you are going to stitch it down. So like I said, don't do it from the wrong side, do it from the right side. So you can see, you see my own now, you see it is coming out, you see the lines is neat. Yes, because you'll be looking at it and then you'll be doing it. So when you do this is like a very simple, easy boning casing. So you can see how it looks like. It is simple and easy, and it is always very neat once your hand is straight. So please, if you find this video helpful, please like this video. So you can see this is the other part of my blouse now, that's my bustier, my corset, any pattern you want to use it for, you can use it. So you can see, so now I'm coupling the bust area now, that's the center one. I'm coupling it to the side of my corset now, so you can see. So this is like an over bust corset, okay. So you can see I've joined that now to the down. So for this one, there are two ways of doing this. So if you notice, I did not pad my blouse because I'm going to put cups inside, so no need. So for this, you can decide to, before then I'm going to, yes, the same thing. So I'm just trying to check the cup, take a good look at it. So you can decide to run your stitch from the top. You can decide to run it from the top, but mine, I don't want to run it. So what I did, I'm running it from my under bust. So this is what I was trying. You can run it from that top down, just the same double stitch lines, okay. But mine, I want to do it from the under bust, because that top part, I'm still going to cover those bust area with an applique, so there's no need. So this under bust part, from the under bust, I will mark it. So after doing that, now the next thing I want to do now, I want to join the center one. You know that center one that is in the middle of the chest. So this one you have to be careful. So I'm making sure. So for this, measure your bust point. That's what you will use. So when you measure your bust point, so that's just basically what I was trying to do there, like that. So I'm placing them now, so that I'm placing the two piece now, so you can see I'm trying to measure my bust point. Make sure, because that's, if not, if you do not join that bust, join it on that exact part, at the end of the day the center might be too wide, the bust point will not enter properly. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure I'm checking it properly, and then making sure that that's my exact bust pan measurement. Okay, I think it's bust pan. I hope I'm not saying, yes, bust point, bust pan. Yes, everything. That's your nipple to nipple. So you measure it. So I'm pinning it down. I'm making sure that it is accurate, so that when the customer, when they wear it, the bust lines will fit into the exact point. Okay. So like I said, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. So that's it now. So I've stitched it down, and then I've coupled it. So you can see that center one, so you see the allowance there. That's what I'm going to use. So like I said, if you are doing this pattern, make sure you add as much as almost like 8 inches. Can't calculate all of the 1 inches that you put on all the darts, add it to it and add extra. So this is the center. So I've opened that up now, so you can see the other ones that I did. You see they are neat and fine. So you see the double lines. So now for the center one, I'm going to go and add it. So after adding it, so I've added my cups to it. You can see the bust is structured now, and then these are my boning now. So the boning now, so I'm just going to pass it through like this. So like I said, this is a very simple one. Once your hand is straight in stitching, you can do this one and it will come out really fine. So I'm just trying to pass my boning. I've added some already. So please, if you find this video helpful, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, so you can see the lines. It came out fine. The video is not even doing justice to it. It came out really fine. So the boning, so you don't want your boning to get to the end. So once you put it, leave it like 1 inch or 1.5 inch remaining. So don't put it, let it come out. No, even though it is a regeling boning, you don't want to do that. Just leave a little bit of allowance, push it in properly so you can see, and then I'll just cut out the excess and then push the other one in. So with that, when I'm stitching it down, it's not going to stitch on the boning even though it is a regeling. Okay, so you can see the bust area. You see how the bust is looking fine. So you can see the double line, so you can see how it is looking. If you want the boning to be obvious very well, use plastic boning. If you push in plastic boning, plastic boning is thicker, and then it will come out